one of my favorite things from the whole entire last 2 semesters has been getting together on Monday nights. And it's just like something that's like fun to do. It's a good way to start off your week because it's on Monday night and you're just with all of your friends and you're eating a good meal, like home cooked meal, and it's just like a good way to just start off your week. I think that I've grown a lot. Just with my relationship with God has just grown like immensely because I have started reading my Bible more, and I've started like doing like daily devotionals and meeting with like the girls on Tuesday nights and then attending Thursday night like the journey. It just has really like helped me grow in my relationship with God. Everything that I get to do with Campus Christians is my favorite event, including the big event and the cookout hayrack ride thing that we did and trash pickups on Saturday mornings are all my favorite because I get to spend time with good people.
Some of my highlights from the past year probably has just been the fellowship that I've gained and that I've experienced here with Campus Christians. Like just on, I feel like every Monday and Tuesday. I think two probably big highlights I can name off the top of my head would probably be from the big event. I feel like that was good, getting together with everybody and being able to serve the Lawrence community. I felt like that was really important and it helped us kind of bond closer together. A second thing that I'd say got us close together and that I liked a lot as well is just the Mondays of being able to come here and just dinner and laugh, and a lot of times I have a lot of quizzes and tests on Mondays and Tuesdays for my pharmacy school classes, and it's coming here and being able to have that comfort, that comfort from like the friends here and the brothers and sisters I have through Christ. It's awesome. It's a great feeling. One of the big things that I've learned from this year, especially this is my first year being in grad school or pharmacy school, is how you have to trust in God through thick and thin. There's times in pharmacy school where I thought, I was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna make the grade deadlines, or I'm gonna do well on this test, or I'm fearful for how I'm gonna do. But you know what, I one of the biggest things that this year has taught me is to trust in God and to pray to Him and have all your faith in Him, because without Him I can't do these things and I can't be where I'm at today. And because of Him and because of Campus Christians, I'm able to have more faith in God, and it's helped me a lot.
One of the really big things for me is being able to get together every Monday night and just share community and over a meal together, come alongside each other and act as a resource that you can share your struggles with and be vulnerable with your fellow Campus Christians. It's been a really good resource for me, and I've really appreciated that each and every week. So I would say one of the big things is prioritizing, making time each day for reading God's Word, spending time in prayer. Really the big thing for me is through the testimony of Matt, especially because he was able to meet with me once a week all last semester, and just going through him and reading a book and talking about that book together, and how God is working through our lives, and how that the message can apply to what we're going through at a certain time.
I know that Monday dinners have been a big hit, just having the whole group gather and share a meal, so it's been great. We met a lot of our students that night, so that's probably one of my favorites.
Just hearing Matt speak, to be honest, all of his sermons were extremely interesting. He is a really good speaker, and he explains the Bible in a way that I personally have never been able to interpret, kind of like him. He kind of shed light on new ideas and new topics I'd never thought of while reading through the Bible. And I was a big fan of that throughout the Thursday nights, and just getting together in fellowship, with all you guys.
I've learned a lot, kind kind of hard to choose one. I think I've learned more so than anything just the importance of having a relationship with God, to where I spent a lot of time. Sundays were my day, and besides that, I didn't really talk to him much besides when I needed him. So just learning, talking about, that's very necessary, obviously, and that the relationship's a two-way street in that way. So that's obviously been a key thing to becoming a Christian.
Throughout this these past 2 semesters, I've learned about the importance about kind of reading through the Bible, because I haven't been much of a Bible reader myself, even when I accepted Christ a couple of years ago. Like I just kind of go through the motions. I would go to church, I'd read the Bible at church, and I would just go through that. But I never really took time to kind of analyze what he was saying or meditate on. I guess that's a bigger thing coming out, is meditating on God's word and what he's trying to tell me. And that takes time and patience. That's another thing to piggyback off that, is patience. I've learned to have a lot of patience, and not saying like, God, tell me the answer now. Like, it's whatever, whenever you want to tell me this, I'm going to keep, submitting to God.
Yeah.
Interest parties. I think it's been really fun to get to know a lot of the girls going there and doing a lot of the crafts, and I make some really awesome holiday themed sweatshirts when we do it. So I think that's probably been one of my favorite things we've done this year. I think I've definitely become more patient, which is something I used to really struggle with. I was not a very patient person at all, but we focus a lot on that in the Bible study, and so I think that having that group of girls keeping me accountable for staying patient with them and not being quick to react has really changed a lot this year. It was more just having those girls being there and praying for me, and also praying for myself to not react so quickly to things that aren't really that big of a deal, and just kind of letting things go. Just becoming a lot more loving to people is how to show the love of Christ to people, instead of just preaching at them, is showing them the love first and bringing them in and showing them how to be a Christ follower and showing the love of Jesus. And I think we just have a lot of fun together. It's been really good to have everybody around, and good to have a group of Christians that you can lean on in hard times.